A tale of espionage, a lesson in civil engagement, and diplomacy is what several dignitaries offered Miami-Dade College audiences recently. It started with former CIA agent Valerie Plame Wilson and Ambassador Joseph Wilson at a Miami Leadership Roundtable breakfast.
There has been a lot of disinformation thrown out there. As the administration decided that character assassination and defamation was their preferred strategy.
The couple spoke of their confrontation with White House and State Department officials during the Bush administration. Plame Wilson's identity as a covert CIA officer was exposed when leaked to the press. After giving their story, they autographed books, including Fair Game, a book so captivating that Hollywood producers turned it into a movie starring actors Sean Penn and Naomi Watts. The next stop for the couple was at the Wilson campus, where they interacted with students in a Q&A session. Honors College student Sean Berry was among the group.
I think it's great to have people who speak to you who have more experience than you do. And it doesn't even matter what field you're going to. Any field, anything that someone can share with you that they've learned through their experience, just as parents teach their children, I think it helps them, mature. Helps a person mature and learn from those mistakes and make sure that the future of, in this case, our nation, becomes a better thing than what it has in the past and in the present.
The second dignitary to be part of this Leadership Roundtable Series was the Honorable Madeleine Albright, the first female Secretary of State this nation has ever had. Madame Albright didn't visit the Magic City alone. She brought her celebrated exhibit with its book, Read My Pins.
I am thrilled to be in this Freedom Tower. And as you pointed out, it is a very appropriate place to have this kind of an exhibit. I'm an immigrant. I came here from Czechoslovakia in 1948, the same as many of you, to escape communism.
The exhibit was brought to Miami by the Knight Foundation. It showcases Ms. Albright's originality in using her jewelry as symbols to communicate during diplomatic relations. She wore many of those pins to meetings with world leaders and ordinary citizens. And it was this serpent pin that started it all.
So why are you wearing that snake pin? And I said, because Saddam Hussein compared me to an unparalleled serpent. And then I thought, well, this is fun. So I went out and I bought a bunch of pins, mostly costume jewelry, to reflect what we were going to do on any given day.
The former secretary made the time to autograph copies for those purchasing her book. She interacted with MDC jazz students by sitting with the band and picking up the sticks. But those weren't the only students she interacted with. Earlier in the day, she met with a diverse group of students from the Honors College. In that meeting, she gave us lessons in diplomacy and even took the time to answer questions, including mine. In this room alone, I'm sure you noticed how many countries are represented within the student body. Can you talk to us a little bit about the importance of coming to a college with so many representations?
Well, I think that one of the issues was, how you learn about other countries and to learn respect for other countries. And I think if you have students that come from so many different cultures and countries, it allows you not just to learn about the country, but the human aspect of it, and to learn mutual respect and admiration for differences in history and culture.
If you're interested in learning more about Madame Albright's experience as Secretary of State, pick up her biography, which explains what was discussed today in more detail. For Miami-Dade College in Focus, I'm Alexandra de Armas.